I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
How does a ragtag volunteer army in need of a shower somehow defeat a global superpower? How do we emerge victorious from the quagmire? Leave the battlefield waving Betsy Ross's flag higher? Yo, turns out we have a secret weapon, an immigrant you know and love who's unafraid to step in. He's constantly confusing, confounding the British henchmen. Everyone give it up for America's favorite fighting Frenchman!
I'm taking this horse, man, of rains, wicked red coats, weather with blood stains. And I'm never gonna stop until I make them drop, I burn them up and scatter the remains. Watch me engaging them, escaping them, and raising them out.
Good morning, Wayzata. Today is February 6, 2017. I'm Caroline Hansen.
And I'm Elizabeth Oster.
Let's get started. Attention BPA members attending state. Make sure to turn in your permission slips and pay for state. We have a meeting after school February 8th in the second floor forum and before school February 9th at 7:40 a.m. in the second floor forum. This is a mandatory meeting for all state qualifiers.
Seniors, check your emails every day to find out more about all of the local scholarships that are available. Most of the applications are due on February 10th. Pick up your scholarship packets in the CCC and contact Mrs. Musser if you have any questions.
Attention all freshmen, sophomores, and juniors. If you enjoy science and the great outdoors, look for the new science course called Geology of Minnesota in the 2017-2018 registration guide.
If you are interested in being a tutor in the OT program, please contact Mr. Lahr, Mrs. Hayden, Mr. Bird, or Mr. Clowen.
Culinary Arts 1 and 2 are now Introduction to Culinary Arts and Advanced Culinary Arts Global Cuisine. The FACS department is also adding 2 new classes. In Advanced Culinary Arts, baking and pastry students will learn to make pastries, breads, and many fun other foods. In Introduction to Education, students will learn about the education pathway in related fields, including school social workers, counselors, and special education staff. College credit is available for taking this class. Hey Tripp, what's going on in boys basketball?
Oh, they're doing really well. Boys basketball absolutely demolished both teams from South Dakota over the weekend. They first defeated the Sioux Falls Lincoln Patriots 71-58, then Sioux Falls Roosevelt 76-36. Senior Gavin Baumgartner and sophomore Johnny Beninga tied with 19 points against Roosevelt. Girls basketball went 1-1 against Sioux Falls, losing to Roosevelt on Saturday. Senior Cameron Hay led the Trojans with 19 points against Roosevelt. And boys hockey lost to Grand Rapids on Friday night 1-0. This makes the Trojans 6-14-1 on the season, with only a handful of games left in the regular season. Wrestling battled against 4 other teams on Saturday, defeating Stillwater, Lakeville South, and Redwood River Valley while falling to Grand Rapids. And girls hockey defeated Alexandria on Saturday 2-1 at Runestone Community Center. Sophomore Emily Wisniewski had an assist on both goals as the Trojans advanced to 9-15. And dance team brought home a double section championship on Saturday, winning both jazz and kick categories. This victory will send the team to state. Congrats to the girls. I'm sure everybody is still missing Super Bowl Sunday, as well as the greatest Super Bowl of all time, as the Patriots mounted a 28-3 comeback to send the game to overtime. The Falcons absolutely dominated the Pats through the first 3 quarters, but Tom Brady answered with 19 points in the fourth quarter and would go on to score first in overtime to wrap up Super Bowl 51, 34-28. Now it's who's having a happy birthday.
It takes and we keep loving anyway. We laugh and we cry and we break and we make our mistakes. And if there's a reason I'm by her side and so many have tried, then I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. My grandfather was a fire and brimstone preacher.
This week's forecast shows just how unpredictable Minnesota weather can be. Today and Tuesday will be a bit chilly with highs in the mid-30s. There is also a 40% chance of snow showers tonight and tomorrow morning, making the Tuesday commute a little slippery. Wednesday will experience a cold blast with temperatures ranging from 7 to 13 degrees. Thursday will be cold and bright with lots of sun and a high of 18. Friday and Saturday, get ready to bust out the tank tops and shorts as there will be a heat wave with highs in the low 40s. Friday will also include a few flurries to bring us back to the winter reality. We will end off the week on Sunday with partly cloudy skies and a high of 35. Now back to the anchors.
Juniors and sophomores can visit Hennepin Technical College on February 14th during first and second blocks. Students will ride a bus to HTC. Permission forms can be picked up in the College and Career Center in B202. This deadline to sign up is February 13th. Contact your counselor if you have any questions.
Sign up to take the National French exam by Friday, February 10th on ePay. The cost is $10 and the test is March 16th. See your French teacher with more details.
Do you want to find out who will be crowned Mr. Wayzata? Mr. Wayzata 2017 will be held on Friday, February 10th at 7 p.m. Buy tickets on ePay now to see who takes the crown.
Go and see the 9th and 10th grade Black Box Musical, the 25th annual Putman County Spelling Bee. The ticket prices are $10 for students, $15 for adults, and $12 for seniors. Showings are Friday, February 17th at 7 p.m., Saturday, February 18th at 2 and 7 p.m., Friday, February 24th at 7 p.m., and Saturday, February 25th at 2 and 7 p.m. Contact Ms. Nelson with any questions, and be sure to tune in to A&E this week for more about the musical. Now let's see about the yearbook.
So, I heard the Patriots went from deflated to elated yesterday.
Yeah. Heard it was a pretty cool game to watch.
Very cool, yeah. So what's going on in the news this morning?
Let me tell you about it. President Donald Trump's latest comments about Russian President Putin are making some Republicans a bit uneasy. Told by Fox News' Bill O'Reilly during an interview that the Russian leader is, quote, a killer, Trump responded, quote, there are a lot of killers. What do you think? Our country's so innocent, end quote. I don't know any U.S. government leaders who are killers. However, during Putin's years in power, a number of prominent Russian opposition figures and journalists have been killed. If you missed the Super Bowl, there are a couple ads grabbing everyone's attention. Building supplies company 84 Lumber ran what is undoubtedly to be the most talked about ad of the Super Bowl, showing a Spanish-speaking mother and daughter traveling from Mexico into the United States. The full version is shown on their website and ends with a statement, quote, the will to succeed is always welcome here. The ad was reportedly originally rejected for being, quote, too controversial. Airbnb also addressed controversy with their ad titled We Accept as a response to critics saying the company hasn't done enough to prevent discriminatory behavior by hosts. Finally, when you think gender equality, you probably don't think of Audi. However, the social message contained in this ad was a welcome surprise, portraying a father and daughter in a soapbox race. That is all we have for NewsBreak today. On behalf of Wayzata Technical Crew, Trip Lavely, and Maggie Reese, I'm Melissa Patil.
I'm Elizabeth Oster.
And I'm Caroline Hansen. Have a great day, Wayzata.
What's your name?
Heather, what's your name?
Dee Dee. What grade are you in?
I'm a senior.
Oh, cool, same.
You say the price of my love is not a price that you're willing to pay. You cry in your tea, which you hurl in the sea when you see me go by. Why so sad? Remember we made an arrangement when you went away. Now you're making me mad. Remember, despite our estrangement, I'm your man. You'll be back, soon you'll see. You remember you belong to me. You'll be back, time will tell. You remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall. We have seen each other through it all. And when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. Da-da.